Hi everyone, so I've had a little bit of feedback that you'd like to see this style of video as opposed to the kind of like clip thing, so here we are. So I'll get straight into it. I'm going to do a slow roast lamb shoulder. Managed to get, there's only two of us here, so I managed to get us half a lamb shoulder. This wasn't already in the house for this one. I've been to Morrison's and bought it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stud it with garlic and rosemary and roast it in the oven, probably this size, probably for about 4 hours. So I mean, it's nothing quick here, but the results will be amazing. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a really small pointed knife and we're going to make little incisions into the flesh all the way around, probably about 2 centimeters apart. I've already done a couple, so I'm just finishing it off here, just so that it's in the fatty side, and then it looks like that. And then I've been and got some rosemary out of the garden, and what I've done is I've cut it into little, cut the stalk, cut it into little bits like this. And then also I've taken some garlic cloves, and kind of cut the garlic cloves into matchsticks like this, so kind of into quarters, or if it's a big one, into sixths maybe. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pop a piece of garlic into each one of the slits like this. So I'll do 3, and then into the same slit, just kind of move it to one side, just have some room. Pop the garlic in as well, rosemary in as well next to the garlic. Just like that. So you end up with it looking kind of like that. So I'm going to finish this here. I'll speed this bit up and I'll see you on the other side. So it should end up looking something like that you've just seen. And then I'm going to cover it with foil, nice and tight. And then I'm going to bake this in the middle of the oven, probably about 150 degrees for about 4 hours. And I'm going to take the foil off, see what it's like, see if it's shreddable, and take it from there. Okay, so this has been in the oven for about 4 hours. So just nice and tender. But what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to pull all these bits out, the rosemary and the garlic. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the foil off, and then I'm going to put it back in the oven at about 180 for about 15 to 20 minutes, just to get all of this fat all nice and crisped up before we start to shred it. Okay, so that's been in the oven 180 just to crisp up all this fat around the outside. Okay, so now we're just going to shred it. I'll let it cool down a little bit so I can do it with my hands, but you could use some forks or some gloves on. But hopefully these bones should just come straight out, like that. Don't waste that bit. And then this bone here. Lovely. I'm actually going to use some forks because it's not quite as cold as I thought it would be. So I'm just going to pull it like this. I like pulled pork. Okay, then you've got a really good base for, you could use this on a Sunday roast or roast any sort of roast dinner. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle this with a little bit of ras al hanout and bake it in the oven for just another 5-10 minutes. And then I'm going to serve it tonight with some wraps and some tzatziki and a nice grain salad, and yeah, there we have it. Roast lamb, slow roast lamb shoulder. So here we are, nice and shredded. Now I'm going to sprinkle it with a little bit of ras el hanout, which is the Middle Eastern spice blend. Just a little bit. And I'm going to pop that back in the oven for another 5 minutes, and then it's ready.